What is common between Sheikh Zayed, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and Barack Obama? They are all leaders par excellence. Leadership is a quality which is nurtured and has its seeds sown in childhood itself.
The word investiture comes from the Latin word vestira. The investiture ceremony is an official celebration of a person's installation to his authority, power, right, and office. We at Ambassador School tap the quality of leadership in the early years and try to bring out the best in each so that they too can be great leaders of tomorrow. It's rightly said, leaders are not born, they are made. The investiture ceremony is one of the most important ceremonies of the school, which reminds us of the trust and confidence we repose in our newly elected council.
On that note, a very good morning to our principal, Mr. Arogya Reddy, all parents, educators, and dear students to the special occasion of Investiture Ceremony for the year 2021-22.
Since no academic celebration is complete without the national anthem of our beloved country, let us all stand up to honor the beautiful land of UAE.
When you kneel to God, He stands up for you. And when He stands up for you, no one can stand against you. With this strong belief, I call upon Dina Fazil to recite the verses from the Holy Quran and Zoya Ahmed for its translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاعل فارجع البصر هل ترى من فتور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناه رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Blessed is he in whose hand is dominion, and he is able to do all things. Who has created life and death, so that he may test you as to which of you is best indeed. And indeed, he is the Almighty, the oft forgiving, who has created the seven heavens, one above another. You can see no fault in the creation of the most beneficent. Then look again. Can you see any rifts? Then look again and yet again. Your vision will return to you in a state of humiliation and worn out. And indeed, we have we have adorned the heavens with and indeed we have adorned the nearest heavens with lamps, and have made such lamps as missiles to drive away the shayateen, which means devils, and have prepared for them the torment of the blazing fire.
A leader is one who lights the path to the impossible and takes those who follow to great heights. It is an injustice to proceed with the event without calling upon our wings of flight, our pillar of strength, and our constant source of motivation, our principal. I cordially invite our principal, Mr. Arogya Reddy, for the welcome address.
Well, good morning, dear students, teachers, and students who are on the virtual online, as well as parents. Welcome you all for this virtual as well as the hybrid Investiture Ceremony. I know every year this would have been a great event where all the students are decked in their finest uniforms, and then they get vested with the sashes, the badges, and the parents are overjoyed looking at their kids, looking at their children being elevated, being nominated and selected and invested as the leader of the class or the school. It's a great opportunity to demonstrate the qualities of a leader. And I know pretty well that whoever has nominated here, sitting in the school or watching online, you have realized that you have certain qualities which could be different from others, or maybe same as the others possess, but you wanted to demonstrate those qualities to the rest of the group, or rest of your friends, or rest of your class. And that is what makes a leader different from others. Certain qualities that the leaders possess will always be showcased, demonstrated, and appreciated by some of the followers who follow the leader. So, if you are the leader, you have to be in the front. If you want to be a follower, you have to be behind the leader. Now, the choice is ours whether you want to lead or to follow. But I'm glad that all of you have chosen the option of being a leader and to lead. And let's also understand, as you looked at the presentation, leadership is an action. It's not a position to enjoy. Of course, there is a position, but the position has a responsibility. And the responsibility is to act, to do something, not sit on the chair and enjoy the privilege or the benefits and the exceptions that you can get being a leader. But you need to act, you need to do something. You need to take care of the people who have elected you or nominated you and selected you. And that is leadership. So I'm glad you have a lot of opportunity in the school. Now, being the head boy or the head girl, you can interact with the students from KG1 to grade 10. So you need to be courageous to go to meet and to talk to them and to be friendly with them. So when you are the head boy or the head girl or the school captain for sports or cultural captain or the bullying leader, anti-bullying leader or the environmentalist, you need to go down to those lower grades, especially grade 1, 2, maybe 3, even KG1, KG2, talk to them. Make them understand what we are doing in the school. And that's your role. Though the teachers explain, when you explain to your brothers and sisters in the school, it makes a difference for them. And they look up to you whether you would be following it. So you have to be a leader, you have to act for your friends. At the same time, you have to lead the way, you have to utilize your opportunities, and you have to live the values. If I say that there is no bullying as a leader or as the head of anti bullying, if I say that there is no bullying allowed in the school, I need to demonstrate it in my action. I cannot bully anyone, and I need to ensure that every child is respected, valued, and we speak with dignity to everyone. So, those are the values we have to live. If we say that we need to conserve our resources in school by switching off the lights when there is no one, or by switching off the fan or the ACs, I need to do it as a leader first. Then only I can insist my class to do it. So, those are the values that we need to live. So, my dear children, you have lot of opportunities in school, whether it is hybrid or physical or the virtual class. You need to take lead, you need to showcase your exemplary behavior, and you have to lead the way. So I congratulate all of you for being selected, nominated, and elected as the student council. And we congratulate the staff and the leadership and the management of the school. Congratulate every one of you on your success to be the student council member. So, welcome on board. We will meet again, and I wish all success during this academic year for the entire student council body. Thank you so much.
Plato once said, music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, charm and gaiety to life and to everything. To begin this auspicious event, here comes the school choir with their welcome song.
thank you to our wonderful choir, I See a Leader in Me. Here we are again this year on the 27th of April 2021, honoring our young leaders who will tomorrow be the torchbearers of the society and who, with their leadership qualities and unflinching determination, will change the face of the future.
The palpitation of the deserving young and dynamic teenagers can actually be felt, ready to take on the world, beaming with pride and a sense of achievement. In front of them, a house full of students who look up to them and probably even idolize them. They say, with power comes responsibility, and sure it does. Definitely, our post holders will stay true to their positions and pave the way for all the others, setting a good example themselves so that others imbibe in them and learn from them.
I request our principal, Mr. Arogya Reddy, and our head of primary, Ms. Shanti Venkataraman, to do the honors and confer our student council members with the badges and sashes for their post, so as to instill in the newly elected council members a sense of duty and responsibility.
Walking forward proudly is Muhammad Umar Sahul, the newly elected head boy of the school.
Stepping forward now is Hanan Fazal to take over as the new head girl.
Shayan Muhammad is the newly elected sports captain for boys.
Following the trait is the new sports captain for girls, Ridanisha Nitya Loganathan.
Pledging to take Ganges House to its zenith, Hazim Muhammad steps into the role of the boys' captain for his house.
Hanan Fatima Yunus steps forward as the girls' captain for the Ganges House.
Pledging to take Thames House to new heights of excellence, Muhammad Jaman Junaid steps forward as the boys' captain for his house.
Zoya Ahmed steps into the role of the girls' captain for Thames House.
all braced to lead the Nile House is their newly elected house captain for boys, Niranjan Jitesh.
Following trait is Lakshmi Priya as the girls' captain for Nile House.
Next, pledging to take Amazon House to its zenith, Nehal Faisal Katmali takes charge as the boys' captain for his house.
Dina Fazal steps forward as the girls' captain for the Amazon House.
Stepping forward now is Akarsh Prasad, the newly elected cultural captain, boys.
Walking forward proudly is Shazia Raji to take over as the new cultural captain for girls.
Ishan Renith now steps into the role as the newly elected Tolerance Ambassador for boys.
Following the trait is the new Tolerance Ambassador for girls, Aliza Zahid Raja.
Sharan Elalaarasan steps forward as the anti-bullying ambassador for boys.
Walking forward proudly is Joanna Ellis Ajit to take over as the anti-bullying ambassador for girls.
Yuva Raje steps into the role as the newly elected Environment Ambassador for boys.
Zara Siddiq takes charge as the Environment Ambassador for girls.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It is about impact, influence, and inspiration. A prefect has to set an example at all times. The evident leaders of the school. The quality of a leader is reflected in the standards the leader sets for himself. He is a role model for the rest of the school. Therefore, the prefects must uphold the highest standards at all times, including uniform, adherence to school rules, attendance, punctuality, attitude, respect, motivation to work, sports, discipline, and everything else. I now call upon the class prefects.
Representing grade 1A, Amaya Anup and Jishnu Gunashilan.
Representing 1B, we have Prachiti Mukesh Malani and Aziz Rahman.
For grade 1C, we have
Representing 2B, we have Dhara Hiren Kumar Rathore